President Donald J. Trump sparked national controversy with his response to the tragic deaths of Hollywood director Rob Reiner and his wife, Michele Singer Reiner, after authorities found the couple dead in their Los Angeles home on Sunday afternoon. Police reported that both were stabbed to death inside their Brentwood residence, and the Los Angeles Police Department's homicide division has been investigating the case as a double murder. Their 32-year-old son, Nick Reiner, was arrested Sunday evening on suspicion of killing his parents. He was taken into custody and held with bail reportedly set at $4 million pending formal charges. Nick Reiner had a history of struggling with addiction and periods of homelessness, challenges he previously discussed publicly and depicted in the semi-autobiographical film Being Charlie, which his father directed. In a post on his social media platform Truth Social on Monday, President Trump acknowledged the deaths but turned the message into a political statement. "A very sad thing happened last night in Hollywood," he wrote, then went on to describe Reiner, a longtime critic of Trump's politics, in disparaging terms. He claimed Reiner and his wife had passed away together, reportedly due to the anger he caused others through his massive, unyielding, and incurable affliction with a mind-crippling disease known as Trump derangement syndrome, a phrase he uses to describe criticism of himself. Trump added that Reiner was known to have driven people crazy by his raging obsession of President Donald J. Trump, framing the director's political opposition as central to the deaths, before concluding with "May Rob and Michele rest in peace." Trump's message drew immediate backlash from across the political spectrum, including from some Republican lawmakers. Critics said his remarks were insensitive, inappropriate, and politicized a horrific family tragedy at a time when law enforcement was still investigating the killings. Some politicians emphasized that the focus should remain on the grieving family rather than on political disputes. Public reaction outside politics was also critical. Celebrities and commentators described the tone of Trump's remarks as callous and self-serving. Musician Jack White called a statement vile, and television host Whoopi Goldberg said it was disgraceful, urging public figures to show empathy in the face of tragedy. Tributes to Reiner and his wife poured in, focusing on their many creative and personal achievements. Reiner was celebrated for directing beloved films such as Stand By Me, This Is Spinal Tap, The Princess Bride, and When Harry Met Sally, as well as for his longtime activism. Michele Singer Reiner was remembered as a talented photographer and collaborator in many projects, deeply loved by friends and family. Former President Barack Obama and other public figures offered condolences emphasizing Reiner's legacy and humanitarian spirit. Law enforcement continues to investigate the double homicide, and authorities have not indicated any political motive for the killings. The case remains focused on the circumstances surrounding Nick Reiner's arrest. The tragedy has prompted broader conversations in the U.S. about family violence, mental health, and the responsibilities of public figures when responding to personal loss.